ElevenLabs just dropped something that might destroy Siri. It's actually pretty mind-blowing. Here's a quick look at it.
Hey, Eleven.
Good morning, Jay.
When's my first meeting?
It's in 5 minutes.
Who's it with?
It's with your boss, Jay, for your 2025 annual evaluation performance review.
Oh, great.
Email them and tell them I'll be 5 minutes late.
Email delivered.
Oh, send a heart emoji to whatever my mum sent me last night.
Heart emoji delivered.
Oh, yeah. Can you order the usual for breakfast, please?
The vegan big boy from Tony's.
Oh, yeah. I could do with that today.
Anything else I can help with, Jay?
Actually, yeah. Pull up my boss's socials.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Didn't he get a Bengal cat or something?
On the 29th, your boss posted that he adopted a Labrador.
Okay, great. Thanks, Eleven. That's perfect.
In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can set it up for yourself instantly, so you can replace Siri. If we haven't met, my name is Brock Messerich. On this channel, I cover AI for non-techies, teaching everyday people how they could use AI in this quick moving world. So with that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys, so here is the 11.ai ElevenLabs assistant. It's pretty mind-blowing. I've been playing around with it. It could actually go ahead, search the web via Perplexity. It could update your Google Calendar, understand what events you have, read those out to you. It could also message in Slack. It could recap things in Slack and a whole bunch more. Let me go ahead and showcase this for you firsthand. This is the future of interacting with AI. And this is basically like having an actual personal assistant that can do things for you via voice. We don't have to message back and forth with Claude anymore.
Good afternoon, Brock.
Hey, could
What
you
adventure are we starting today?
Hey, could you actually update my could you actually give me an update on my calendar tomorrow? I want to know all the events I have.
All right, Brock, I can certainly help you with that. I'll pull up your calendar and list all the events scheduled for tomorrow, June 24th. Okay, Brock, here's what your calendar looks like for tomorrow, June 24th. You've got 3 entries. The first is influencer marketing agency work from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then meeting with Jeff Bezos to potentially buy Amazon from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And finally, playtime from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding your schedule?
Yes, please. I'm actually feeling productive. Could you remove the playtime from 3 to 5 on my schedule and replace it with deep focus work?
Got it, Brock. I'll remove the playtime event from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on June 24th and replace it with a deep focus work block. Is the time the same for the deep focus work from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.?
Yep, it'll be the same time.
All right, Brock. I've deleted the playtime event and created a deep focus work block from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. Anything else I can help you with? Is there anything else I can help you with, Brock?
Boom, here we go. We have that new event here on my calendar. I could even go ahead and ask it to check Slack for me or research something on Perplexity. Hey, 11, could you actually go ahead and research on Perplexity and tell me who won the NBA Finals yesterday and just give me a 2-sentence breakdown on how the game went?
All right, Brock, I can definitely do that for you. Just give me a few seconds to run that search on Perplexity. All right, Brock. The Oklahoma City Thunder won the 2025 NBA Finals, defeating the Indiana Pacers 103-91 in Game 7. The Thunder's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the league MVP and Finals MVP, led the team with 29 points, securing their second NBA championship in franchise history. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you. All right, so as you can see, it has access to all of those different tools here. And what I could do is I could come into here and I could give access to different tools. So we only have these native integrations, the Google Calendar, Hacker News, Linear, Perplexity, and Slack. However, we could add custom integrations to our 11.ai assistant here, and we could do that using MCP servers. So if you don't know what MCP server is, it's basically a different way to interact with different AI tools inside of your chatbots or your AI agents, which is, like ElevenLabs for this example. Basically, all you have to do is come here, click on add new server. I'm not going to go ahead and do this now. For example, using something like Zapier MCP, you're able to actually connect this to thousands and thousands of different apps in order to perform different actions for you on your behalf. So imagine we actually connect our Notion and be like, hey, I want you to research all this information on this topic via Perplexity, and then I want you to paste that into my Notion page. I want you to make a Google Calendar event titled this with this information. I want you to send an email to this person responding, all of that different stuff. And we could do all of this now inside of ElevenLabs via this AI assistant and their MCP integration. So I was actually going to finish up this video, and then I realized something that's actually pretty crucial. So I realized that ElevenLabs actually has an API. So essentially what this means, if you're not technical or a developer, what this means is you could actually use their tools and their products into your own app. So you could actually build those into your own products, for example. And something I want to mention that I've been using, I just got this Apple Watch. I've been using it every single day. It's been a great productivity tool. And I use Siri on this, but Siri is just not that great. She can't really do that many things for me. So what I realized is that I could actually go ahead and build an app using something like Bolt or Cursor, and then I could tie the API to my 11.ai assistant into the app, and then I could build this for Apple Watch. So this is something that I'm actually meeting up with one of my friends who is a developer in a couple of weeks, and I'm actually going to try to build out this app. So if this is something you guys would be interested in, let me know, because for those of us that have an Apple Watch, how cool would it be just to speak with our 11.ai assistant instead of Siri and just say, hey, could you like tell me everything I have on my calendar? Could you draft an email to Jimmy, or doing all these different things across all of our different apps? And again, I do want to mention, once this does connect to Zapier or MCP, and there's an easy way to do it, this is going to unlock so many different use cases for us to actually like plug and play our different workflows into, an assistant like this, and then actually build that into our own custom app. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys got some value from this video. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like. Really appreciate you staying to the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.